What's going on, everybody? This is Benningfield here. I just wanted to do a quick video on the Rapid GT Classic, which is on Legendary Motorsports for 885,000 now. Just wanted to get into my thoughts on it and the customization. This is mine. I made it look like Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. Now this car, you get the armor and all the stuff like normal, which is on a discount. Your brakes, I have them maxed out, of course. Bumpers is where it gets interesting. We got several options here. We got the standard, which is smooth. I've added the little lip on it. And you get down into like the bigger racing front spoilers, and you have with the Dubashi symbol on it, and have it in white. And the rear bumpers, it just I prefer the smooth look of the stock bumper, but you can add it's hard to see on this one, add like the little bumps underneath the bumper, and they get gradually bigger as you go. You can see where it added it, and then they got it spread out further on the last one. But it's got some nice options. The engine upgrades are on a discount, 25% off also. Hood, 17 hood options, but a lot of them are just like a vented version of the other ones. So you have the stock and the vented classic, which is what I went for the Eleanor look, and they have the vented on it. That one you can hardly see it. It's got the little ram air in the front and just the old school bump. Then you get into like the wilder ones here. You get the big intakes, and then you'll see later we get some with the there you go, you got the exhaust coming out the top a little bit more, and then eventually there'll be the side exhaust, which I think look great actually, but I wish you could get that on the smooth hoods. And this one's really wild. You want like a really wild gasser or Mad Max look. Okay, we're getting into the headlight covers. You have them just the regular black ones, puts the bars over them. And you have they have a primary and a secondary, but my primary and secondary is both gray, so you can't really tell. Same with the complete covers like that. They have the primary and secondary. And the hood catches, I got them on the front corners because that's what Eleanor had, but you can get them on the front corners, in the middle of the front, and on the back.
How many cars
Pretty simple, we've seen those before. Horn and headlights, whatever, just get the xenon is what I did. But liveries, now that's something else that gets interesting. We got a bunch of good ones. You got your classic white stripes, then the black version of that is what I went with for the Eleanor look. Then you got the old school retro stripes, and the old school racers, and this starts getting into like the gasser looks and the old muscle race car looks, even though it's not a muscle car for whatever reason. There you go. Yeah, we got the old numbered on the sides and the racing stripes. The Auto Exotica, excuse me. Xenon gas, number 13, number 11. I don't know why it changes the number, just because you change the color, but that's cool. And that one, I figure a lot of people will go with the hot rod. It does look pretty awesome, but I wanted to stick to my Eleanor theme. Yeah, I lost it. The mirrors, several options here. You have the stock ones, then you have the primary and secondary, which again, mine's the same. And then you get vintage chrome, which I went with, and then they have a primary and secondary on that also, which again, mine's the same, so you can't really tell. I will get into the respray though, and let you see what the primary and secondary actually changes. And it does have a trim option also. There's your primary, everything but the hood and any extras you choose for primary. Your secondary is obviously just the hood and whatever options you choose that have a secondary color. Your trim does the interior, pretty much everything but the wood. There's the outside look at it. I want the black because that's what Eleanor had. Then the roll cage I chose not to have, but that's pretty self-explanatory. We've seen them before. Roof options, these are just different sun visors. Primary and secondary option. Then they have the Dubashi emblem, and then they have the white Dubashi. And the skirts, it's got a little chrome trim on the stock one, but I wanted the smoother look, so I went with the primary. They have a primary and secondary on that option too.
If you can think it,
and the spoilers, I didn't use a spoiler because Eleanor didn't have one, but these were all similar. I mean, they're all the same spoiler, just different colors and like some emblems on them. But yeah, you can go with a black, a primary, a secondary, then they have the Dubashi emblem in black or white. And then I for one love the
Whatever you decide.
customization on this car.
Technology
I
and
will
budget permitting.
let you go to other people for performance issues and stuff because I'm not as good with that. So check out Tile Areas. But I appreciate everybody coming out to the channel. I'm Benningfield. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.